thinking here, guys. Just allowed, right? Got some time on Fridays, and kind of, was good to get on the channel last week. We got Rusty over here today. It's pitch black outside because Rusty's walk and everything doesn't start till about 7 a.m. And so for this weird window of time between like 6 a.m. and 7 a.m., I can pretty much do shit like this. So why not, right? So there's a game that I've talked about off and on a lot on the family friendly channel called Mutant Year Zero. I went down a huge freaking rabbit hole with this, and I mean, oh wow, that's right. It doesn't ask me what game would you like to load. It just goes and says, here we go. Oh, so we're going to go back out of that. We're going to do a new game because I've played the story a lot. A lot. a lot. But you guys probably haven't. And so just to kind of get you into understanding what you're about to see here, this game is a turn-based tactical combat. So, yeah. And the way this thing works is it's got some pretty cool snippets of info. So, let's go and quit here so you guys can kind of see as we get into it. And going down the tutorial, probably not the worst thing either. So, look at this. Look at this, man. Difficulties, right? Normal, hard, very hard, and then Iron Mutant. Look at that. So, usually I've been playing kind of on the hard mode. It's pretty legit, but for the sake of going through this and playing through it, we'll probably go to normal. So hard is really kind of where it's at, some of this stuff, to give you a little tactical kind of think through and just brain drain. But normal's not bad. We'll be able to do some stuff here.
Another day, another mission, risking our necks for the Ark. You know, I ask myself, Dux, why are you out here? And...
You know why. The Ark's water pump is broken again, and Hammond said he needs more scrap to fix it.
yeah, well, we'd do it a lot better if you'd sent us somewhere with actual scrap to find.
Why do you have to be so annoying? Come on, we gotta head back before prep closes for the night.
So first things first. Remember there was this tactical thing that I was talking to you guys about earlier? That's not
Trust me,
always
I'm not
the way
annoying.
it is.
Shut the hell up.
So we get,
annoying? I can show you annoying.
for basically what's considered to be the scouting mission.
Keep your eyes open and...
Mouth shut. Yeah, you only told me that 9,000 times already, Borman.
The dialogue, the talking is pretty good. A big part of this, guys. So as you can tell, we're not human. We're two mutants. The game is called Mutant Year Zero. So spoiler alert: there's mutants in it. Basically, all of society has got to this point to where there's stories that happen, common tropes, post-apocalyptic kind of shit, right? But there's some pretty cool tactics here. Like, check this out. If we were to do things and realize that, oh my gosh, we need to hide, stealth people. As you can tell, I can control both units. Tab will switch me from one to the other. F will allow me to split the party. Each of the units has their own kind of specializations. And the way the game plays out is we have this exploration mode, and then once we get to hostile units, and oh, that's right, we can see where we're supposed to be going. And once we get to hostile units and we actually get to a point where we engage with the hostiles, then we go into the turn-based combat. And I'm trying to remember.
Jackpot. We got ourselves some scrap
There we
metal,
go.
Borman. This is worth a lot of grog back at the Ark.
So scrap metal is a basically it's used as a resource in this game. All-purpose.
Thinks like mutants, not just any mutants.
Here we go.
Cut
Here we go.
muscles, good meat. I smell it too. Where there's stalkers, there's Ark. Where there's Ark, there's killing time for Skizix and Treble. Oh, you're close, 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 close. Over there. Come, brother. I'm on that trail.
So, you know, enemies kind of want to eat us. Not the best thing. Now, there are ways that we can go about dealing with this. And, oh, here we go. So, when we get to a point to where we think that we can engage and have zero problem, what we can do is we can do the ambush thing. So, I'm going to go over here to my little pig. And we're going to split our party. And this is where the tactics kind of come in. This level 1 butcher, right? He seems to be having no problems. Just wandering around, he's on patrol. And you'll notice I have, when I kind of get to a point where I can do the ambush thing, it tells me what my actual weapons are. I have a shotgun as my primary, because that's the, you know, the big bruiser kind of character that I got here. And I've got this pistol as the secondary. So, what I can do, though, is I can have him hide there, right? And I can have him hide here, actually. If I get to the right moment, then I can ambush. If you're familiar at all with these kind of games, it's an action point-based economy. Meaning, as it says here, you get 2 actions per turn. Each thing you do requires action points. Shooting, throwing, sprinting in your turn as soon as they're used. Basically, common rule of thumb, you can move twice, you can attack. Sometimes you can move and then attack. Sometimes you can attack and attack. For the most part in this game, a lot of the actual combat is simply single attacks. The other thing I'm trying to remember is activating this unit when engaged in combat. Yeah. So the other thing is that you have a way, there we go, to move the actual camera. So we can get an idea of what we're dealing with, right? So we know that I have 2 different weapons. Cycle through them with X. They do change my ability here. So in my range as well. You may notice in some cases these both weapons have the same range, though they're both mid-range to short range. So, and unfortunately, I can't shoot him with either weapon. That's not exactly the best thing that we want to do, right? But I can switch to this other gentleman, and we're going to activate him as well. And he's got this crossbow, and the crossbow does usually a bit better range. It also is silent. So what we also have the option, though, is to exit combat, which we're going to do. Now we can ambush here. And it's a true ambush. So we have cover. Cover is important. Prevents us from being hit. Flanking is important also. Standard kind of tactical stuff. So if we were to go to shoot, notice here, it's our turn. We got some good notification. We have spotted. We got a 75% chance to hit this guy, 20% chance to crit. And you'll see the reason why we have the things that we have. Alright, so I think we're definitely going to fire this weapon now. And he's dead.
Nighty night.
And this is going to be a big point of this game, right? We got to this guy. We found out a good place to actually basically ambush him. We're going to hide. We can probably ambush here. And then fire as well.
Never seen ghouls this far south before. They're getting closer to the Ark every day. Something's up, Borman.
The important thing also is when you tell them to hide, when you tell your units to take cover, they're going to keep cover until they're either discovered. So just because you tell them to all regroup up, they're not going to. So one thing also to get into here is the stats screen, the loadout screen. One of the reasons why I fell so deep into this is because the talent trees will help customize the way the characters work. The skill and equipment will help customize how they work as well. You'll notice that we have 2 squad members, currently Borman and Docs. Like games like this, we're going to have a situation where we're going to unlock, as we progress, other characters.
Hold it. Ghouls. I don't like the look of that big one. We have to be sneaky. Okay, here's the plan. We turn off our lights, then hug the water. Go around them.
Now, this is a thing that definitely applies here. The red skulls here. Even though we're on normal, we're not going to mess with these guys. We're not going to screw around with these guys because they're going to definitely just completely whip our ass. So,
I will whip off their tiny stone.
we want to definitely stay in sneak mode.
Beat their faces till they die.
And
Faces
big.
too ugly to beat. No one loves a stalker.
I mean, look at this. We're level 1. That's level 55.
Let them come. Where are you? Ark don't even love stalkers.
Now, one thing to note though is this map system. And you notice, right, that we have this map, the metal bird. We are going to be able to backtrack. So eventually, we're going to be able to come through here and do some things. Now, probably not our smartest thing to do to take this broken gun here, but you know, guts, right? Sometimes you have to go through and sneak in and grab some stuff just so you can kind of put yourself ahead. And this is the first level. That's just the little tutorial zone, right? And we'll see that we get some fill in here from where we're going. The map, when you get some more locations, kind of does that. All right. You can see here when you find a place, back to the middle bird, or go where you need to go here. The flashlight mechanic is kind of interesting.
Ark's up ahead. Home, sweet home.
I'm gonna kiss that elevator when I see it. Get upstairs, take a bath, get a grog with the boys, get another grog with the boys. Foot massage. It's gonna be great.
So the flashlight, sometimes there are things that glitter or shine, and they will be pretty obscured, but the flashlight will eliminate them up.
Let's split up. You coming?
One of the other games I've been playing uses the F button a lot for looting, so I'm kind of used to grabbing that instead of the E button.
A campsite. Looks like a family lived here. Lived here and died here.
Nothing like a bunch of skeletons to put your mind at ease.
Right, and for the way this game plays out, resource acquisition is kind of important. So I tend to go back and grab some shit. Alright. Skulls on pikes. That's usually not a good sign. More skulls, more
There's
pikes.
a cabin up ahead. Definitely feel a ghoul vibe coming off of it.
So we run in, guns blazing?
Too dangerous. If we're sneaky, we can get into a good position. A good position keeps us alive. Turn off your flashlight.
So you're undetected. Yep. So the stealth mode that you're acquiring before you go to combat mode, right? Super important. And the flashlight is a pretty good... I mean, you can tell that the flashlight doesn't go for infinite, right? I mean, it does have a beam range to where things light up. So about that range right there is about where you can start to be detected. And so there's some stuff there that you can kind of min-max your way through. Not a great strategy though. If you mess it up, you kind of wind up really in a bad way.
Hungry! I guess we take the Ark. Taste the mutants. Love me some mutants. There we go! Rip their hearts. Crush their... Hey! Hear that? Hear that boy?
So unfortunately, sometimes the darkness, you have to turn that flashlight on. The other thing with these pathing mobs and with the way that the game lays out a lot of the environments for you is that you definitely do have a lot of freedom to kind of plan out your experience. So like right here, we know we're doing 4 damage. We know that range has been usually what our problem is. This is not a silent weapon, so if I were to fire this weapon, we would be out of luck. Everything would hear us. We're going to go and fire this crossbow.
Sorry about that.
Again, stealth is kind of the name of the game. Oh, here we go, our first level up. And in here, each of our guys has capabilities to unlock stuff. We only got the 1 mutant point. So these points, I can take like the extra health right now, or I can save this point to get this action here, which is what I'm going to do with Borman here. Ducks, on the other hand, has this plus 25% accuracy. If you may have noticed, our accuracy's been hitting like 75% at this minor range that we've been at. So extra accuracy for the cost of crit chance, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. And cool little animation when they mutate. You'll notice here we do get wings perk eventually, and over here we have like, I mean, this is the whole premise is that, you know, post-apocalyptic kind of world, mutations, right? Regroup.
Hey, follow me.
Alright. Grab the loot from the scrap. Technically, we could bypass these guys entirely and not have to worry about them. But as you may have noticed, killing winds up getting us loot.
Yeah, prize time.
Oh, here we go. Can destroy cover. This is another thing that really got me into the game here. Knocks back enemies. This gaper here, and various other kinds of weapons. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to our weapons. We're going to go to our inventory. We're going to switch this out. So we're going to lose some crit. All right, we're going to lose some crit percentage. We're going to lose some ammo. Ammo's not really been an important thing for us right now. You have to reload, which automatically happens in between combats. Same range. But for the cost of some crit damage and the ability to crit, we're going to increase in damage. And we're going to be able to knock back enemies and destroy cover. Which is really where you want to be sometimes. Alright. Now this dude here, this bigger hunter here, as it is going to be pretty burly. Alright, so we can kind of sneak in here still. Not seeing anything. We do have something that we want to loot. Kind of scoping and scouting. So a good portion of this will be setting up cover and ensuring that our lines are good. So look at that. So we have see. I totally forgot the cancel button. Alright, well, we're going to activate here. We're going to go to shooting. They already know we're here. 50% chance to just waste this guy. And we'll take it. And see the little exclamation points? He knows what's going on. He heard us. It's their turn. Now you can fast forward, but not the best thing. Alright, so we're going to... Alright, so he's currently got there. See the little eyeball? That's called Overwatch. Basically, if we move anywhere within his range, it's out. And we are in his range. So we're going to move here. Oh, he's got a full line of sight through? Oh, boy, that was stupid of me. Alright. Overwatch is pretty good in this game. I'm not going to lie. There are some fights that are just entirely based upon whether or not you're going to be able to Overwatch or not.
Scared yet?
Wasn't entirely in cover. And this is where problems happen. See this? Reload. We have to spend a turn to reload. Or an action point to reload. We don't have no line of fire. We do have grenades. But I don't think... We can't throw... Oh, here we go. So we can throw this grenade, and see the blue? That means it's going to hit him. And it's a smoke grenade, though, so that's not really good. Alright, no chance to hit. Alright, so what we want to do then is we want to step back so we get full cover, and then we'll Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Should be able to go through here. Ah. So I mean the Overwatch thing, it's definitely going to be a problem if we can't get past it. Thing is, though, thankfully, when you do get Overwatch, right? No chance to hit. No chance to hit. I think what we do is we move here. And we put Borman on Overwatch again.
Overwatch.
And we force him to eventually have to move. Actually, we just go here and shoot him pretty much point blank with a shotgun.
Gotcha.
Dead. As soon as combat's over, because we're playing on normal, our guys are going to heal. It's super kind of important. Another level up, which means another point. And now we're going to be able to buy the running guns for Borman. And as much as it pains me, we definitely want to do the health here. Alright, so we'll grab our hand grenade. Oh, artifact collected boom box.
Beauty. The ancients left a lot of ugly junk behind, but once in a while you see something like this. Wonder what these buttons are for.
I wouldn't touch it if I were you. I'm not kidding around. Lay off the buttons.
What's up your butt?
That's a bomb, all right. They used to call it a boom box. Touch that red button, and it goes boom.
Don't be pretending you know what any of this crap is. We'll bring it back to the Ark and show it to Prip. Ask him what it's worth on the black market.
So, you know, common typical post-apocalyptic kind of fashion, right? I mean, every single trope that you can have gets thrown in this game, which makes the story pretty funny in my opinion. Things like the boombox being a bomb, right?
Of course the world ends. You did it to us. When the ice melted, you said nothing. When the plague spread, you did nothing. When the nukes dropped, you became nothing. At least that's what the Elder says. But cheer up. You'll be happy to know that despite your mistakes, life remains. In a small settlement high above a raging river, people are living and thriving.
The Ark.
We call it the Ark. The Ark is humanity's last outpost, a lonely island in an ocean of chaos. Within these walls, we help each other create a new civilization on the ruins of the old one, with the guidance of our leader, the Elder.
What a name.
The Elder tells us we're safe as long as we never leave. Because outside these walls lies the Zone, the never-ending wasteland.
Basically radiation
A
zone.
mass grave spanning the planet, littered with your crumbling monuments to your hubris and arrogance. What the Elder chooses not to tell us is our food and water supplies are running dangerously low. That's why he relies on stalkers, adventurers who leave the Ark, explore the Zone, and scavenge for precious resources. Stalkers are tough enough to resist the rot, and they got the smarts and the firepower to keep the Zone ghouls at bay. Stalkers have to be more than human. That's me, Mr. More Than Human,
Yeah.
aka a mutant. I look weird to you, but hey, you look weird to me. So let's leave it at that. If the Stalkers come back from the Zone alive, the Ark survives another day. If the Stalkers don't come back, the legacy of mankind will be lost forever. At least, that's what the Elder says.
Gotta admit, it's a pretty nice little intro. Get a little bit of tutorial, go into the game, kind of get a taste of what you're going to be dealing with, unlock a whole lot of plot really early. A lot of the story kind of unlocks as you play, and I like that methodology. I really do. So we see how we get to another zone. We have two areas branch out on the map. We can see
Home
the
sweet
arc
home.
where the
The
elevator is
elevator's
up in the
up ahead.
distance. So like right here, we have this old 25 zone. We have this zone here. That's a question mark. We have the arc. So we know where the arc is. And why we didn't know these things, developers being silly, right? But so this area tells us, hey, this is big. You can't be going here yet. You can kind of poke your head in there, but not really do anything. Collectibles. Gotta love that in a game like this, right? One thing that you learn in games like this also is that occasionally this little area here that your guys just sort of like just hop, skipped, and jump past could have stuff. One thing that at first kind of feels limiting and funneling, but isn't as bad, and look at all these places we can go, right, is the fact that there is quite a lot of terrain that
2 ghouls. See them?
you'd like to
What
parkour
are
over
those
this, right?
heads up to? Wait. They're planning to ambush the elevator. We've got to stop them. Let's sneak around and see if there's others.
So when the game kind of tells you that you should probably do something, sneak around, see if there's others, yada yada, right? Kind of take note, and you do what the game's sort of trying to lead you to. Because again, this is very much still the intro area, tutorial area, and so if you want to learn what not to do, just ignore it. And your knee-jerk reaction sometimes will be just to simply... Alright, here we go. To just do all of the crouchy, stealthy stuff. Confusing this with another area way later. Alright. Kind of good to know that there is no fall damage. There's one of those notes. And you can see here, right? Yeah. Spark machine. Yeah. Yep.
What
Open
do
the
we
chest.
have here?
Chests always have decent stuff. Oh. 25% added to weapon range. So this is where Dux basically starts to begin to shine. Is he starts to get things that, and everyone can really wear it, right? But Dux, being the silent sniper dude, getting the extra range, super important. Oh, Molotovs. Those become fun. So where the game was like, hey, you should scout out to see if there's more. See how that is, eh? Yeah. Little tool scrap. Broken gun. Go to ambush. And ambushing gives us a little bit more visibility. We know there's 2 over here. We know there's 2 over here. So if I do 2, I can shoot him. With our extended range, this guy here heard something. So what we can do, though, is we can be, and again, right, it's all about the Overwatch, was I was saying earlier, right? So we're going to be cheeky. We'll move here. He was caught sneaking, and it's perfectly fine. We're gonna overwatch. And as soon as he tries to go after us, Overwatch will trigger, and we get a free shot, basically.
Come, you filthy, filthy mute. Come here!
Probably should have equipped that Molotov.
Stupid stalkers!
Ooh, that's a long amount of range that they hit us for. Alright, well, that is unfortunate. Alright, I do have a Molotov. Yeah, we'll take both points. So I can do the run and gun, though. So I think, so here's what we're going to do. I love this here. We're going to activate this. So we get to take one more action after we spend all of our action points. So we're going to throw to here. And we should... Oh, that's right. I totally goofed that up. I should have been the running, and then we'd get the chance to gun. Alright, and we don't... Alright, throw... So we're going to use our smoke bomb so we can basically get improved cover.
Overwatch. Overwatch.
That's a long Overwatch. Alright, we're going to reload. Blocked by smoke is something that's kind of important to note for both people. Alright, we're going to take our remote here. Both blocked by smoke. He's overwatching. So we're going to sprint. We should be good.
Oh, get that annoying freak as good as dead. Overwatch. Dead.
Alright, so here we should be able to reload and switch over here, and we should be able to shoot him.
Bingo! You're earning your scrap, kid.
Overwatch.
He has no good shot. Alright, so oh, that's right. Yeah. So it's all cool down. Alright, so just moving is going to be bad for us. So we're going to have to... I don't even like that. Oh my gosh. Sprint's going to take us in. That's probably going to trigger Overwatch. That might drop us. Yeah. Alright. So we can medkit.
Up and at 'em, soldier.
I'm okay.
Unfortunately, it puts us in the open. This is not ideal, but for Overwatch, we should be okay.
Overwatch.
The bird! Hit him! Dance with me!
We're still in the range.
Time to die, stalker! Take the swine!
Alright, well I don't know why my guy...
Paradise
Alright,
beyond
load latest. Hopefully this will be a lot different.
Are you dead? Smash the feathered one!
Yeah, that was bad.
No sweat on it!
We don't even get the easy kill that we got earlier. Alright, so... shoot. Yeah, we're gonna have to... None of them are overwatching, so that's good. Sprint over there. Up the ladder. Get on a dodge. And we're going to... sprint up here. Thankfully, I think we should be able to keep these guys away from getting nearby.
Get over here and help me, you stinking rotheads! We want it! We need it! The bird! Hit him! Getcha!
Alright, so you'll notice here that we do have some good cover. We have partial cover here. So what I think we do is we move here. Don't think we have... Oh, there we go. Yep. Shoot right in the head.
Yes, I did that. What do you think about that, huh?
And then also move half cover. And then put this guy down. We are going to use what we call the Obi-Wan
Sweet
Kenobi
takedown.
strat. We're going to take the high ground. I'm not sure how the melee worked there. That was silly. That's right, he ran up, okay.
That was awesome.
%shot, but, you know, it would have completely eliminated them. Kinda was important. Alright, reload. Shot. Okay. Boromir. Reload. Shot. And did sort of take out the cover a bit. Alright, I think that's going to be our better bet. That'll work.
Not too shabby.
Alright, and we probably take a hit here. Yeah. That's fine. The bleed out we're not going to worry about this time.
Rise and go to space!
Oh, that was bad. I think we're dead. Yeah.
The zone holds nothing.
Alright, so we're a bit in a bad spot for a lot of things. But we're not spending our first few turns positioning. I think we can do a lot better. Hide here. And we want Boromir to go down this time. I feel like maybe.
Wait here.
Here, right? I feel like our best bet.
Box opens. We go in the box. Box goes in the Ark. We take their food. We take their guns. Mutants in the Ark. Too many. Too many. Mutants are weak.
I think here we just basically come and hit them at this point. I think that's what we do. I think we come here. I think we let the enemy know that we're here. And we let them know we're here with all the words.
Nice.
Sometimes just going in the mouth is the best way once you know what you're dealing with.
You did it, kid.
So, reload ducks. Put ducks to half cover. Put Bomer to half cover. Borman to half cover. Overwatch.
Watch.
Alright, so then. Neither of these gentlemen are on Overwatch, so we just move here. And then we just shoot them.
Bullseye. Sweet. You wasted him.
%, 75%. Take that chance, right? 1 out of 3 shot that we don't win.
Serves you right.
Alright. Level up. We'll go and check here. We don't have anything we can buy with the points. We also don't have anything we really need to buy with the points here. The Hog Rush is going to be really what we want to get to. Ancient Site. Upgrade weapons in Delta's workshop. That's, you know, that's kind of another more tutorial thing.
These ghouls are getting way too close to the Ark. Better get in the elevator quickly and go upstairs.
Alright. Pretty sure we want to go back into this gas station and loot all the stuff that we had looted before. There's the Molotov. Alright, let's see. Inventory. hand grenade there. Molotov there. And we're gonna head toward the Ark. Camp Moose.
Yeah,
chests.
yeah, prize time.
Again, chests are super good. That would have been great had we had that earlier. We could have went over to Boromir and we could have went to his inventory and put this armor on and really kind of tanked him up a bit. Armor does not deteriorate in this game. It's just a stat bonus. Alright, and it's a locked door. I gotta say, the one thing that... One thing that this game does have on it, again, is the tactics and the fiddly bits, and the craftability and all and everything. And the story. I really do enjoy the story of this game. It's still pitch black out. Maybe it's...
The Elder meets us at the elevator. He says he doesn't have a second to lose. The mission's too important. Our mission, he says, is a man. And that man is Hammond. Everyone in the Ark knows Hammond, respects him. He's our lead, gearhead, going farther into the zone than anybody else, bringing back the machines that help us survive. He knows how to keep those machines running, how to fix them when they fall apart. Hammond keeps the Ark's heart beating. The Elder says 3 nights ago Hammond took his team of stalkers and headed north, not telling anyone why. They haven't come back. I've never seen the Elder this shaken before. It scares me.
Yeah, not good.
He tells us Hammond has a remote cabin in the north that could yield some clues to his location. Me and Ducks never patrolled that far before, but the Elder says he has faith in us. He believes in us. So, this mission we accept. Go to Hammond's cabin, search for clues, then find Hammond and bring him back alive. The fate of the Ark depends on it.
And this kind of sets up the gameplay loop now. Basically, now we're in the hub city. We have Perp's place, shop. We can go back down the elevator. We can go to the Elder and talk to him. So first thing we want to go to is the fix pit.
Want to know how this goes down? For the right price, I fix and upgrade your shitty gear.
And that's
Any
one of the reasons
questions?
why we can't play this on the family-friendly channel. Alright. So we can do upgrade stuff. And we can technically dismantle pieces. Now we can't sell weapons for parts, if I recall correctly. But we can dismantle that. And we get 9 scrap. You'll notice everything here that we want to upgrade will have some kind of cost. So if we were to upgrade it, we can attach a scope. And then back out. So to upgrade to level 2, see what happens here. It goes from what the damage is to the next level of damage. It takes 30 scrap though. We only have 43. The scope though gives us some extra weapon range plus Dux's hat. Means these are going to be able to start shooting far. Now, as much as we would love to start upgrading all of this stuff, plus 1 damage, plus crit damage, we get level 2. Look at that. It just ups the damage. There are far better weapons that we can get into. Now, that's going to be where the shop happens, if I recall correctly. Or no, Prep. It might be Prep.
You know the drill. Stalkers want gear that keeps them alive. I, Iridia, provide the gear. See anything you like, just let me know. There is one rule. Don't ever pull my chain. If you pull my chain, I'll feed your ding-dongs to a zone wolf. Got that?
Oh.
Beautiful.
Saying, hey, we got
shopping.
X scrap and you guys can't see it because Rusty's in the way. Alright. So this is where we start buying some stuff. Now, look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Pipe gun. Look at the 150 crit damage. The range though, Turtle Club. 14. Now, important to note that you can switch weapons in the game for no action points. Reloading takes an action point. Shooting takes an action point. In most cases, it takes 2. Having 2 weapons, sometimes switching between A to B and shooting that and not spending a ton to reload, is far more important. Added weapon range, but this right here is really kind of where we want to get to. Now, if we could sell items, we would.
After a killer day in the zone, you know you can always come to Prips for some high-quality grog. You want to get loaded? Order a shot. No butane, no bleach, only natural ingredients. I also dabble in a little antiquity trading. So if you find any cool artifacts out in the wasteland, bring them to me and I might give you something.
So the Gendis is Gundis. So check out the artifact skills, right? Gets 20% discount. Alright. Yeah, mule, an extra grenade slot per crew member, and extended bleed out time. So we have 1 point. Why do we have this 1 point? Because we found the boom box. So we're going to grab this deal maker. Eventually, we'll be able to get some stuff here. Kind of foreshadowing there. Yeah. So
till next time.
That's all he is, though. Is he's an extra kind of talent shop.
Welcome back to Arias.
20% discount. We can afford our gun. And that's what that's all about. Now we can go to ducks. We can go to inventory. We can switch him out to the pipe gun. And now we can also sell the stinger. Oh, we didn't equip the helmet. So look at this now. This thing's got an 18 range Troll Club. I mean, that's really where it's at with this now, with ducks. Being able to shoot hella far.
Will always be a haven to you, brave stalkers. After your journeys, pay me a visit. And I'll offer you some guidance. Perhaps a story. To help you become wise and strong.
Just to point out, this thing is super voice acted.
The Ark thanks you for your service.
So we'll travel down to our outskirts. We're in the Ark. We have to go. And we could fast travel a little bit faster, but hey, McAdoo, doing pretty good. About to be done with this stream in a little bit. But playing some of this amazing game here. It's turn-based combat. Alright, we're wanting to go to Hammond's Cabin, which is this way. Swear words, violence, alcohol, lots of things that really don't make it family friendly. There's some more scrap. And we now have that key that gets us into the next zone area. And unfortunately, I was wanting to really show off the pipe gun and the insane range it's got. Like, legit insane range.
Thanks for signing me up back there, you crazy pig. Yes, Mr. Elder. Sign us up for a suicide mission, Mr. Elder. Did you forget there's like a cajillion ghouls out here who want to kill us?
Nobody gets to kill you.
Adults on it, yes.
Shut the
Very
fuck up
much
and
so.
keep moving.
I'm telling you,
It is absolutely flipping amazing.
Stalkers don't get happy endings. We get each other. So watch my back.
Alright, where the hell are these guys? Anything out this way? Oh, yep, sure enough. Okay. So, where is this dude at? It's a zone dog? Oh. Alright. Oh, we got 2 pings? 2 zone dogs. Okay. So, yep, that's absolutely why this channel. So, we're going to switch over to Borman. We're going to Overwatch. And then we are going to look at the range on this. The damage is definitely not the best, but switch to this pipe bomb gun. Look at this. The damage is a little bit better. The range, well, we can't really see the range from here. But so we're going to shoot one of these dogs. They're both going to hear us, and that's going to call them to us. The Overwatch will trigger as soon as one of them comes after us. It should have. But it didn't. Hey, it's fine. We will absolutely take pop shots at this dog here.
Was a good kill.
And then Overwatch again.
Overwatch.
Because these things will come in fast and furious. And didn't really get close enough to hurt us. Good. That's because of the knockback on this gun. It'll actually stop most enemies dead in their tracks.
Get your asses over here.
Alright, turn the flashlight back on.
Like hundreds of others across the zone. Filled with the ghosts of humans who
I just want to say hi and leave a like. Alright, we're actually about to go walk Rusty. And we'll be back on the family-friendly channel in about an hour. But appreciate it, McAdoo. Oh, actually, there's my alarm going off right now. So, we're going to save, guys. And, you know, interesting. New save entry there. So, if we go to load game, we can go to session 1, which is our insane playthrough from 2021. And, big, huge difference in these. But, yeah. So, Child fans, this right here has been Mutant Year Zero. You know, it's definitely fun. We'll be sleeping by then. Alright, well, you have a good day, too. Have a good one, McAdoo. But yeah, guys, it actually is light outside, so now we're going to take Rusty out for a walk. Hey, Rusty. Hey, Rusty. Want to go outside? Ready to go outside? He is zonked. Probably doesn't realize that I'm talking to him. His little radar dishes are going. But yeah, guys, we'll see you on the other channel in about an hour. Go and get this guy walked out, let him do what he's going to do, and then go. Basically, he's going to poop and pee, hopefully. But then we're going to come back and we're going to give him some food, and then we're going to get back to some Tales of the Toast Crumb. So, guys, you all have a good one. Stay safe and wash your hands. And as always, thanks for watching.